Hey, what's up, old boy? You know, a lot of people ask me, man, how do you get so fast and how are you so good? Well, it's pretty simple steps to being as good of a rider as me. You just got to know what the heck you're doing. And today, I'm going to teach you how to do that. I tried to throw it. Before you start ripping and raring and all your stuff, you're going to want to make sure you get all your right materials. A pair of gloves helps you grip the bars. You know, you want to make sure you got some cool looking goggles. You know, you want to get that good green tint. Make sure they're 100% because only 100% works. Make sure they're green tint with flowers and hummingbirds on the rim. That's dope. Anyway, you want to make sure you got a good snow approved helmet. Snow approved, I don't know what this is. I don't know if sponsors gave it to me. You want to make sure you have a good working helmet. Works pretty good. I think I only have a small concussion. And last step, oh, bike's over here. All right, you want to make sure you got yourself a good old dirt bike, Kawasaki, Yami Small, Suzuki, any one of them. You want to make sure you got yourself a good one of them bikes, and mainly Honda's going to get you the most places. This bad boy gets raced in Woods Racing, GNCC, IXCR, MWXC, all of them. Really, if you're not riding Honda, you pretty much suck, so get yourself a Honda. Okay, so the first step is you're going to want to know how to stoppie. Now, it is sort of complicated because you get kind of sketched out because you're like looking over the front of your bars and you're like, oh, that doesn't look good. But as you can see, it's not that hard of a concept. You just got to know your front brake pressure's right. Right now, my front brake pressure is kind of off, okay? She's a little jank. So if I go over the bars, probably going to happen today, but you never know. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to try to find a kicker. Now, that could be a little hill, or like here, I have my septic drain that sticks out of the ground. What that's going to do is it's going to hit your rear tire and allow it to come up. So you're going to be able to slowly come to a stop, but your rear tire is going to be there. That's going to help you propel it so you have that drive on the front tire, and it's going to move you forward, as you can see. Like that, see? It's not that hard. You don't have to go as fast as me either. You can go pretty dang slow, you can go pretty dang fast. Second gear, about half throttle is enough for me. All right, step something of something, I can't count, I lost too many brain cells again. You wanna find the sketchiest jump you can ever find. Now, most of the time, I don't have very many jumps here. We have this small hill in our yard for septic, and it's got a good sort of lip to it. 9 times out of 10, I'll grab a piece of wood, cut it in half, and use it for an extra sketch factor. I'll usually put that about right here, and then you use that to launch yourself about where that dirt is and barely miss the fence. Anyway, that adds a sketch factor, so that's like sketch levels meh, just like this. Sketch level of the piece of wood is like meh up here. Anyway, why it's so sketchy with a piece of wood is because if you hit that piece of wood wrong, it'll bounce out from under you or it'll fly backwards, and if it flies backwards and someone stands behind you, they're gonna get hit by it. And if it flies out the way, 9 times out of 10, if you hit it wrong and it bounces out from under you, you're gonna land on your side. So you're gonna have to moto whip it or just bail and let the bike fly into the fence. You can still use it. I mean, it works enough to get that propel, to get you pretty dang far. We're gonna try and get it farther, so. All right, get ready. Alright, notice how in this clip, how when I come off the lip, I'm a little too rear heavy, and right about now, I hit the rear brake to bring the front end down, so it comes down flat. Alright, next is going to know how to wheelie. This is probably the hardest out of all of them. I mean, hitting the jump, pretty simple. Keep your foot on the rear brake. Stoppie, don't go over the bars. Pretty simple, and don't fall off the back of the bike like I did. Second, alright, so to start off with wheelies, you want to not want to just yada up in the air. You want to keep it a calm, consistent, drop. Okay, you don't want it just to and fly off from under you. You don't want to loop out and fall off the back like we've seen. You get scuffed up and your back hurts. Anyway, you want to keep it nice, even throttle. Come up, pull the clutch in, just dump it a little bit, enough to get the front tires up. get back into like your comfortable balance position, and then just bop, bop, bop from there, or even throttle, whichever you prefer, or whichever you prefer. I really just prefer to get it up there and hammer it out, honestly. Just make sure, whenever you're doing wheelies, come over here and show this, you're gonna wanna keep your foot over the rear brake. This is so if you're going way too far back, you smash this, it'll bring the front end down, and hopefully you don't go over the bars. This is very important. Before you do any sort of wheeling, you wanna make sure you got your rear brake control down. Alright, that's a sit down wheelie. Now comes the complicated ish. This is a stand-up wheelie, okay? Now we're not talking no little, we're talking a lean back, let her rip, old boy, and just hold that sucker out. 9 times out of 10 when you're learning, you're gonna wind your bike out, which means you're just gonna wide out. You're probably gonna hear me do that a couple times here. All right, so what you're gonna do is instead of like when you normally ride, you want your feet on the ball, or you want to be on the balls, your feet on the pegs. This you're gonna wanna stay flat on the, what is called the bridge. You wanna stay in that so that your right foot can stay over the rear brake in case you're about to loop out, as we will show you now. As you can see, that didn't work. Step something of something. You want to know how to do a stoppie into a burnout. As you can see, I gave her a little too much front brake and I fell. We'll show you how to do it correctly. I meant to do that, I meant to do it the wrong way, so let's just not talk about this. Okay. All right. Alright, there's a couple, I don't even know how many steps, I can't count. I've wrecked too many times, I've lost too many brain cells to understand. But anyway, that's how you slay a good old CRF 250R like cheer. She does good for what it is, and you know, hope you guys enjoy, and hope you guys come out here and absolutely slay a dirt bike like me.